He is the key figure in the DPS bribery scandal, but it seems that Norman Shy is very shy when it comes to cameras.
That's right, Kimberly. So we sent our Rod Meloni to find the business owner charged with paying hundreds of thousands of dollars in kickbacks to Detroit public school principals. And Rod joins us now. Rod, he is also camera shy, but do you think did you have any luck finding him?
Well, he went into hiding, Carmen. That's what we know. And he also is camera shy. We can't find any pictures of him. But we learned a lot about this whole situation with school supplies, the way he does business, and getting reaction from parents who are not happy with what he's alleged to have done.
My name is Norman Shy.
Instead of touting his all-state sales school supply business, he promises to teach business people better communication skills. The address here in Franklin, Shy uses for both of his businesses, and this is the business location, the Franklin Post Office, where he maintains a post office box. He lives just around the corner in this Tony home. No one answered, and sheets of lined paper cover the windows next to the front door and window. Oakland County property records show this home on Brookwood Lane is valued at more than $1 million. Just north of Franklin, Shy also owns an apartment in this Bloomfield Township apartment complex. Property records show it's worth just under $70,000. He's alleged to have netted nearly $2 million in the scheme, so the feds are looking to take both properties and several investment accounts as part of the bribery and kickback charges against him.
He doesn't live in Detroit, so he don't really care about Detroit.
So how does a Detroit school parent feel about a guy who the feds say came into the city and convinced their children's caretakers to pocket money the children desperately need? Manoa Walters told us.
What would he do his children that way?
Now, you're probably wondering, why didn't we see arraignments from all of these charges that the feds put out yesterday? Well, they charged by information, a legal term that essentially says that rather than have them arraigned today and then go through the normal court process, the belief is that there are essentially plea deals being negotiated. And in so doing, it's going to be another week or maybe even two before we can see some arraignments. But it is likely we're going to see some guilty pleas here. At least that's what the belief is based on what the feds are telling us at this point. So we'll have to wait and see. But clearly, we'll be following that. Back to you.
What are we learning about the others charged in this bribery scheme, Rod?
Well, you know, one of the things we learned is that the principal who was at this school had a documentary film made about him. And he was the hero in that film, saying some fascinating things about embezzlement and bribery. We'll have that for you coming up on Local 4 News at 6.
All right, we'll look forward to it. Our Rod Meloni reporting for us live.